Active shoulder external rotation is a secondary test that I like to put for my clients to test their shoulder mobility. So my first line of defense is testing the wall lat length test, as it has more of a dynamic approach to it, because there's a lot of different players in order for you to lift your arms up. Whereas this one, we're actually going to separate a couple things and see how that shoulder joint actually functions actively. So for this one to set up, you're going to be in a supine position, and what I'm looking for is just 90 degrees of external rotation. You don't have to do anything crazy to go past 90 degrees. As for general population people that just want to be healthy and have their joints moving properly, this is going to determine whether or not we should be pressing overhead. So we're going to be in a supine position, like I said, legs up. You're going to bring that arm out, so the elbow is going to be in line with that shoulder joint. And what I want people to focus on is aiming the backs of their wrist down behind them to the ground and pressing it down. To cheat this, what's going to happen is if someone's tightened that shoulder joint on that anterior capsule, what's going to happen is as they're going, they're either going to arch their lower back off the ground to aim for the ground, or this shoulder is going to pop forward and they're going to kind of like do this weird thing to get it down. Or you can simply watch their hand, because I coach them to lead with their wrist, and what's going to happen as they get tight, they're going to start leading with their hand. And then when they get stuck, that's going to show you where they need the most work, and also the fact that they shouldn't be pressing forward. Now, when it comes to pressing overhead, I'm not saying that they can't do it eventually. You can improve that range of motion, but a simple change is just pressing on a 45-degree angle, so you can at least get that movement pattern down and eventually move up to an overhead pressing position. So just remember, when you're testing this one, your elbow is going to be in line with the shoulder, and all I want to see is 90 degrees of external rotation, and that will determine whether or not you are able to press overhead.